Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is a live feed in case you're watching this later on. This is me, unscripted, just having a chat, and I thought I would do this live from the store because rarely do I do a live feed from our location, mainly because there's oftentimes customers who don't want to be on camera. But I had something really cool come in today, and I just had to show you guys because it's so much fun. Plus, I had a couple special guests show up, so let me flip the camera around and we'll give you a little tour. Okay, so I am going to walk around the front of the shop. It's been snowing like crazy. And yes, for those of you that aren't happy with it, I'm driving my Cadillac as my everyday car because the rest of my cars are even more insane than that. I see there's a Viking hanging out in the back.
How's it going, everybody?
Hey, this is a live hands unscripted. So you're in town with Zenobia. You guys are cruising around Edmonton. So what's going on with you?
Well, right now it's a little slower, but it's winter time, so.
Like from the work perspective?
Yeah, work perspective. But I mean, it's I do have a couple of jobs, and I got to look at one here later on today.
Yeah, and there might be a lead for the lady that was in here earlier too.
Yeah,
so
for pruning some apple trees. We'll find out once we get over there to have a look at the job.
So here's the trick with apple trees. You wait until they're all fully ripened and then you prune it and you keep the apples that you cut off. then it's free food and you cut an apple tree. And
No, you want to prune the apple trees when the apples are frozen in the wintertime.
Oh, I know that's when you're supposed to do it. I'm just saying you get free apples the other way around.
Oh, well.
I see Bob the Bottle Man and Todd are hanging out over here. Todd is the one who's got the crazy eagle truck who's been through. And you guys have been hanging out for a little while, just chatting.
Yep.
Talking about bottles at some point.
Yeah, that usually enters into the conversation at some point.
Yeah, it usually does. So there's some customers walking around and we're just hanging out. I'm going to come back to Hans and you guys in a second because I wanted to show you something really cool that came in. This was cool enough I had to show you. Now, if you know old toys, well, even if you don't, you'll probably recognize that this is a really cool piece. It's a 1950s Atom Racer. Now, if you don't know what this is, look up Atom Jet Racer or Atom Racer online. You'll see it there. This is probably the rarest of the tin friction vehicles. It's 27 inches long. I'm not kidding. That's my hand. Mind you, I could have tiny little, my hands could be that big. You don't know from perspective. Anyway, there's pennies there. You can tell this thing is massive. It doesn't even fit across my counter. Atom jets are really, really rare, and they mainly just show up at museums. You don't see them out in the wild, and a lady brought this in today. And so, wow, we have come across a really rare car. So the only problem with this one, paint is overall really good. I'm missing 3 of these hubcaps. Not that I didn't have enough actual project cars on the go, and I'm missing the fin. And I saw they sell a reproduction fin. But guess how much a reproduction fin is for this thing? Any ideas how much a reproduction fin for a toy car is?
Being an antique car, we're probably looking, I'm going to take a wild guess and say over $100.
Okay, what do you guys think for the reproduction fin?
250.
250? Okay. 300? Okay. A reproduction tin fin for this car is about 1,000 Canadian dollars. Eee! $1,000. That's what they go for online. So I might, maybe get crafty with my friend Dave the painter and see if we can't make one of our own just to have it there as a display. Yeah. But anyway, that was a really cool thing that came in. In fact, this whole week we've had all sorts of cool stuff come through the doors. First of which being that. Secondly, I guess Bob on his channel sampled some of my fudge that we're carrying. And I'm going over to a person's place to look at some vintage guitars later on, having lots of fun in general. It's beautiful. Soapstone showed up. But I'm going to come back over here and chat with the guys. Yeah, you know Soapstone.
Oh, yeah. They make them up in north, where I work, actually, a lot of.
That's right, because you worked up in the Northwest Territories. Tuktoyaktuk. What were you doing up there?
Well, I was looking after the electrical crew. I was doing carpentry work up there, building decks and leveling homes up and stuff like that.
Oh, so leveling homes. So your house is not going to be a problem for you once spring comes around.
No, like I say, I've pretty much done it all before, so it's
just
a matter of the proper time to do it.
Yeah, this gentleman lives in Edmonton now, but he's from that area originally, and he carves these, and occasionally he'll just come in the store and bring me these beautiful sculptures. But what I like about this, he called it a totem. It has different pieces. There's a bear right there, and the bear is holding, it looks like a seal in its paws, and then there's an eagle at the very top. And if we keep going down, I think there's a bison head, a buffalo head right there. Every way you look at it, and there's a person's face on this side, he's covered every square inch of this surface with something of meaning. I just love it. I mean, we carry generally a few different types of soapstones in the shop. Oh, I still do have some of Mary's pottery, by the way. Some of the pieces I had taken home. Somebody was asking the other day, do you still have some of Mary's pottery? Yes, I do. Yeah, so these would be other types of soapstones, you know, like the polar bears, the bison. And so the gentleman that brings these in, he's Inuit gentleman and does a wonderful job of them. Anyway, I haven't done a Zoltar in a while to see what he says. Well, you don't have you took your stuff out to the car already, right? Or did you?
Yeah, you want, well, no, the boss has put it out into the car.
The boss. That's Zenobia? You're the boss now?
That's what he says.
First, you come out and you help him to do some shopping for his house as a concerned YouTuber, and then you're like, he needs more help than just one visit. You decided to stick around, I guess.
Yeah, he kind of wanted me to stick around.
Oh, there you go. He seems like he's okay with it. Everybody says that you look way better now, so you must have worked some miracles on the man there.
Well, yeah, she's worked some miracles, all right.
Oh boy. Okay. And so, Bob and Todd, what's going on with the Eagle truck?
Nothing. It's getting dirty with all the sloppy snow, that's all.
Yeah, the Eagle truck is parked out front. And Bob, any new bottle acquisitions lately?
I have one coming from Oxford, England, from the mid-1700s.
Oh, cool. Well, that'd be a nice...
Hopefully it survives the shipment.
Yeah, bottles are a tricky one. And that's part of the reason why I don't really deal in 78 RPM records, because they break really easy. Yeah, that's a little bit newer than the Mass and not hymns, but Mass and chant book that I got the other day. Yeah, it's just been a busy day at the shop. There's a bunch of folks. I'm not going to go back there and chase them around. There's people shopping, and they're not intending to be on camera, and then you chase them around with the camera. It might be kind of creepy. But it's been getting so packed in here that I've had to take to storing stuff around the corners. And, every square inch of this store is getting full, which brings me to the point.
I guess we'll have to just put a second story above.
No, better yet than second story. I'm talking to people right now, all this chat, and I was chatting about maybe getting an addition put on the side of the building or maybe building another structure. And I got quoted, okay, this is going to surprise you. Guess what? Somebody quoted me to build just a little, basically like an oversized 2-car garage next door.
Well, you were telling, I think I've seen.
Did you see that on YouTube?
Channel
I said it before.
Yeah.
$800,000 to build essentially a double-sized garage. Now, that's the type of price you put on something when you don't want to do it. Anyway, I'm talking to a garage builder now who is like going to move the decimal over a little bit.
Yeah, we could build it. We just got to have the blueprints that Alex wants, and let's get at her.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking if I can find some pre-made blueprints, I could get the pad poured, and then you and I and Josh and Dakota can get back together again this summer and start building addition number 2 onto the building here. And I have some real fun plans for it, so stay tuned for that. But all kinds of fun stuff there. I'm gonna flip this back around again. So yeah, would you be up for it this summer if you're not busy doing other stuff?
I'll make time.
You'll make time? Okay.
I'll make time.
So framing and building a garage should be no big deal.
Nah, I do it in my sleep.
You do really? So you wake up in the morning and there's a garage sitting next to the bed? How did that happen? People always say that. And people also say I slept like a baby last night, which must mean they cried. That you'd have to cry all night and wet the bed if you actually slept like a baby. Yeah. So I'm thinking we could build something really fun next door. But anyways, well, thanks for coming to visit today, and for you guys, hey guys. So for you guys watching at home, we are going to log out here. It's just been a good, fun adventure. There's some kids coming in to buy some candy, so I'm going to be back at my desk here, selling and being a proprietor. Watch for future episodes coming up soon. I have a lot of stuff on the go, and I'm going to be tearing into the Alfa Romeo Part 2 right away. Tonight, my plan is to go home and start working on the Alfa and hopefully get that thing to turn over and or maybe start. So it's going to be, a lot of fun and a big adventure, and appreciate you guys coming along these videos with us too. So if you haven't checked out Bob's channel, Bob, you are what? I'm going to tilt it this way now.
It's just Bob Hart.
Bob Harder. So how many people in here have a YouTube channel? You don't yet.
Well, we're gonna work on it, Alex.
You hear that? Everybody says they want Hans to have a YouTube channel, and the man is almost committed to doing it. Todd, you've even got a YouTube channel too, right? What's the name of yours?
Chromio production.
Chromio with a K?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's car shows and
Drawings and whatever.
Yeah.
We're doing.
see, everybody here has some sort of creative outlet, and that's the wonderful thing about YouTube is that you can have these sort of creative outlets and have fun. So hopefully you guys are out there having fun today too. I'm going to be looking around for parts for this car. So if you're watching this video and you actually have one of these, first off, congratulations, you might have hit the jackpot. But second off, I need parts. If anybody knows where I can get parts for this car, an Atom Jet Racer car, let me know because I want to put it back together again. Anyway, have a lovely day, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you all soon. Bye for now.